Uh, Last time we have revised two practice set of ratio and proportion. So today we're going to start with the operations on equal ratios. Now, as we have operation in mathematics, which is like right now, operations of the type addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We apply this operations on numbers. For example, if I'm going to give you 2 plus 1, and you know that the answer is 3. If I'm asking you to do 2 minus 1, then answer is 1. If I'm asking you to do 2 into 1, then answer is 2. If I'm asking you to do 2 divided by 1, means 2 by 1, and answer is what? 2. So this is operation on numbers. So similarly, we are going to apply operations on ratios. So what is this? Operations on ratios. When it comes to operation on ratios, not only will be having one ratio, there will be two ratios, which is called as equal ratios. I'm writing it so that you will be remembering that I'm talking about equal ratios. A by B. This is first ratio, which is equal to C by D, which is our second ratio. If they both are equal, then we are having a following properties. First, invert endo. This is the first operation. What invert endo says, if we are having A by B, first ratio equal to second ratio C by D, then by invert endo, we have B by A is equal to D by C. This is the first operation on equal ratios, which is called as invert endo. Second, operation, which is called as alternando. In alternando, if we are having first ratio equal to second ratio, then by alternando, what we can have, A by, earlier we were having A by B. So now I will be writing A by C equal to B by D. In this case, this position of B and C gets interchanged. You can see here in alternando, A by, earlier I was having A by B is equal to C by D, but after applying operation of alternando, what I have written it as A by C equal to B by D. I will take some examples. Say I'm having A by 3m is equal to Z by 4b. So if somebody is asking us to apply alternando on this equal ratio, what we are going to get? We are going to get A by Z is equal to 3m upon 4b. Hope you have understood. This is by alternando property. Very important property. We're going to play a very important role. Okay. Now next operations. Next operation is componendo. In componendo, if we are having A by B equal to C by D, then by componendo, what we are having, we'll be adding numerator to denominator in numerator. So as we can see that we are having A by B, so by componendo we'll be writing it as A by B upon B is equal to C plus D upon D. Now, by observation, what we can see, we have added the denominator to numerator in both the ratios. So I have written by componendo A plus B upon B is equal to C plus D upon D. Now next is dividendo. This all operations are very important as we'll be having ratios and proportion. So we are going to apply this all the operations to solve the coming practice set problems. If you are good in operations, you can easily go through all the problems in the practice set. Otherwise, it will become a task for us, difficult task. So try to understand and try to remind it. Now next, dividendo. So by dividendo, if we are having this ratio A by B equal to C by D, in componendo we have added denominator to numerator. So in dividendo, we have to subtract denominator from numerator. Otherwise, things are same. Only the difference is that in componendo and dividendo, in componendo, we are adding denominator to numerator, and in dividendo, we are subtracting denominator to numerator. So now, question arises in our mind: if we are going to apply both the properties together, what will happen? Yeah, let's apply. So next property is componendo dividendo together. Now componendo dividendo is like by componendo we are having A by B, and by dividendo we are having A minus B. By componendo we are having C plus D, and by dividendo we are having C minus D. Things are same. When it comes to how we got this, it is like A plus B upon B. This is by componendo. A minus B by B. This is by dividendo. C plus D by D by component. C minus D by D by get the result A plus B upon A minus B is equal to C plus D upon C minus D. Hello, hello, Sneha ma'am. Hello, Sneha ma'am. Sneha ma'am, am I audible? So this operations are very important. Now let's move to practice set. So using all these operations that we have seen today, that is alternando, invertendo, componendo, dividendo, componendo and dividendo. This all property we will use to solve the practice set 4.3. Let's start with the problem. Practice set 4.3. What is given? First problem, if a by b is equal to 7 by 3, then find the values of they're asking us, we are having 4 sub questions, that is first 5a plus 3b upon 5a minus 3b, second 2a square 3b square divided by 2a square minus 3b square, third a cube minus b cube upon b cube, and fourth 7a plus 9b upon 7a minus 9b. So let's start with the first part. This first and fourth is almost the same, so I'll be solving only one for you. Fourth is homework, fourth sub question, and this first, second, and third I will solve it for you. As given, a by b is equal to 7 by 3. So demand says that we want phi along with a and 3 along with b. So what we need to do? Multiplying by phi on both sides by using the property. If we are multiplying k on both sides, means on both sides of numerator, then it remains the same. So multiplying by phi by 3 on both sides. On both sides we get 5 into a upon 3 into b is equal to 5 into 7 upon 3 into 3. So what you will get? Five a upon 3b is equal to 5 sevens are 35 divided by 3 threes are 9. Hope you have understood this. So as a by b is 7 by 3, I'm rubbing this part and having less space, so I need to rub this. So now our demand says that 5a plus 3b and 5a minus 3b. Who will give me this? Try to recollect. We have done a property which is called as componendo and dividendo, I think so. So by componendo and dividendo, because componendo will give me 5a plus 3b and dividendo will give me 5a minus 3b, as we have seen. So by componendo and dividendo, we get 5a plus 3b upon 5a minus 3b is equal to 35 plus 9 upon 35 minus 9. So as I know that you are good in calculations, 35 plus 9 is 44. Not that difficult task for you. And 35 minus 9 is 26. If you find any common multiple in them, you can cancel it. Otherwise, you can take it as answer. I can see that 2 is common in both. So I can write this as 2 into 22 divided by 2 into 13. Hope everyone has understood this. Cancel the same number present or same multiple in numerator and denominator. What remains is 22 divided by 3 means 22 is to 13. Okay, so this is your answer for the first part. Now, as per observation, next problem is of the type square. So first we need to find the square of A as well as B, and then we will apply, as you can see that we want 2 along with A square and 3 along with B square. So multiplying 2 to A square and 3 to B square, we will be getting 2A square and 3B square. After that, as usual, we have did componendo and dividendo. So let's move to that part. This is our requirement, the second one. As per requirement, given, I'm solving second for you. A by B is given as 7 by 3. So squaring both sides, we get A square upon B square is equal to 7 square upon 3 square. 7 square is 49. 3 square is 9. So we get 49 upon 9. But this is the value of A square and B square. But actual demand is what? They are asking us to find the value of, or value in terms of 2A square, means there should be 2 along with A square and 3 along with B square. So multiplying by 2 by 3 on both sides, we get, what do we get? 2 into A square upon 3 into B square is equal to 2 into 49 upon 3 into 9. Hope this is clear to everybody. What is the answer? When 2 multiplied to 49 is 98. When 3 multiplied to 9 is 27. After getting a value of 2a square and 3b square, and denominator we are having minus. So we need to apply componendo and dividendo. So by componendo and dividendo we get 2a square upon 3b square is equal to, actually after applying componendo and dividendo we should write, hope you have understood this, 2a square is upon 3b square is 98 upon 27. So after applying componendo and dividendo, componendo means we are adding 3b square in numerator and we are subtracting, and we are writing the same term in denominator in the form of subtraction, that is 2a square minus 3b square. This is for left hand side and similarly applied on right hand side, that is 98 plus 27 divided by 98 minus 27. 98 plus 27 is 125 and 98 minus 27 is 71. So we got the answer as 125 divided by 71. So this is the final answer. As we can see that nothing is common in them, or you can say we don't have any common multiple. So this is the final answer for this. Now next part, that is they're asking us to find a cube, that is a cube minus b cube. So we will start from here only. Let's give one. Given a by b equal to 7 by 3. So therefore taking cube on, taking cube on both sides we get a by b the whole cube is equal to 7 by 3 the whole cube. As you should be good in cubes, you know that 7 cube is 343 and 3 cube is 27. If you are finding it difficult, what you do, just apply law of indices. A cube by b cube is equal to 7 cube. You can write it as 7 into 7 into 7 divided by 3 into 3 into 3. As power is 3, so we have written 3 times the same number. 7 sevens are 49 and 49 into 7 is 343. Please check. 3 threes are 9, 9 threes are 27. So this is the value of a cube upon b cube. But the demand is of a cube minus b cube divided by b cube. So in this case, componendo and dividendo will not work. Even componendo will not work because componendo will give us addition and dividendo will give us subtraction. So if we want subtraction, we need to apply what? Dividendo. So applying by dividendo we get, by dividendo we get a cube minus b cube divided by b cube. Means we are subtracting denominator to numerator. So 343 minus 27 divided by 27. When we subtract 27 from 343, what we are going to get? We are going to get 316. Yes. So answer is 316 divided by 27. Hope so you have understood this. And after getting in the form of division, just write it in the form of a ratio. 316 ratio with to 7. This is our answer. Now let's move to question number 2. Hope you have understood this. We have almost completed um, every type, that is by component to dividendo, by dividendo. Only thing we need to apply alternate and all that. I will come sooner. So we have seen that problems are not that difficult if you are good in calculation, good in division, good in multiplication, you know cube and squares properly. Then this topic is very, very, very easy for you. So let's move to question number 2. If 15a square plus 4b square upon 15a square minus 4b square is equal to 47 upon 7, then they are asking us to find the value of a by b. It's a bit interesting because finding the values of different ratios if a by b is given, then it's very easy, not that difficult. We need to square as per the demand, we need to apply the operations. But when we are having some expression and from there getting the values of a by b or a square by b square or some other equation, then uh, it finds interesting place in itself. Let's solve it with our understanding. So their demand is to find a by b first, so we will target that. A by b. So how to get this a by b? First, you need to get the value of a square upon b square. Until and unless you get the value of a square and b square, you won't be able to get a by b. If you once you get a square by b square, means you can easily take square root on both sides and get the value of a by b. But how to get this? In order to take rid of b square from numerator and a square from denominator, what we need to do? We need to apply componendo and dividendo. So this is given part. This is given. The solution 15a square plus 4b square divided by 15a square minus 4b square is equal to 47 divided by 7. This is given by componendo and dividendo. by component by dividendo, we get 15a square plus 4b square plus 15a square minus 4b square. What I've done, I've just added this denominator to numerator again. 15a square minus 4b square minus of 15a square minus 4b square is equal to 47 plus 7 upon 47 minus 7. This operation, this is dividendo. As we are applying componendo and dividendo. So componendo in numerator and dividendo in denominator. So after opening a bracket, what you will be getting? 15a square plus 4b square plus 15a square minus 4b square divided by 15a square minus 4b square minus 15a square. Opening a bracket, it becomes plus 4b square. 47 plus 7 is very clearly 54, and 47 minus 7 is 40. I don't think so you are having any doubt in this. Now the terms with opposite sign gets cancelled up. What you can see, the term with opposite sign, the 4b square and minus 4b square becomes 0. What else is getting cancelled up? As you can see that, this is plus, by mistakenly I've written it as minus, so okay, it's okay, I think so. Okay, so 15a square and minus 15a square gets cancelled up. So what remains is 15a square plus 15a square is 13a square divided by 4b square plus 4b square is 8b divided by 40. So the steps after this is a square by b square. Taking this term, that is 30 by 8 to that side, or you can multiply 8 by 30 on both sides. 8 by 30 means they will cancel each other. 54 into 8 upon 40 into 30. Hope so this is clear. Now what you need to do is just cancel it up. 8 ones are 8 fives are, and 6 nines are, 6 fives are. So what remains is 9 upon 5 into 5 is what? 25. So we are having a square upon b square is equal to, we can write 9 as 3 square upon 25 as 5 square. So taking square root on both sides, we get a by b is equal to 3 by 5. Means a is to b is equal to 3 is to 5. This is the required answer for A by B. Now, the second part is that 7A minus 3B upon 7A plus 3B that you can easily solve. We have done it in first question. We are having square part as well as cube part. We have done square part, but in this case, it's a bit different. That is, we are having subtraction sign above and plus sign in denominator. So just what you need to do is after taking componendo and dividendo, you need to apply invertendo, nothing else or the difference. So still I will solve one part, that is b cube minus 2a cube part for you. So hope you have understood this much. So let's find b cube. This is fourth part. B cube minus 2a cube upon b cube plus 2a cube. This we need to find, means we need to find b cube plus 2a cube upon b cube minus 2a cube. After that, I will apply invertendo. You'll get the answer. So we have on both taking on both sides, we get a cube upon b cube is equal to a cube upon 5 cube. A cube is 27 and 5 cube is 125. Hope so you don't have any doubt in this. If you're having any doubt, you can multiply 3 into 3 into 3. You will get the answer. And for 5 cube, you have to do 5 into 5 into 5. That is 125. So answer of a cube upon b cube. But the requirement is of what? 2 times a cube. So we need to multiply 2 by 1. Multiplying by 2 on both sides, we get multiplying 2 on or 2 by 1 on both sides. That is 2a cube upon 1 into b cube is b cube is equal to 2 into 27 multiplied by 125, which is 54 divided by 125. So 2a cube, we got it as 54 and b cube as 125. So by componendo, after this we will apply componendo and dividendo. So therefore, by componendo dividendo, we get by componendo dividendo we get 2a cube plus b cube upon 2a cube minus b cube. Componendo says addition in numerator and subtraction in denominator is equal to but our requirement is of b cube minus 2a cube. So what we need to do, we need to apply invert endo first, or else it will create a opposite sign. You will get a wrong term. We will get into a cube, but our demand is of b cube, so this will not work. So first we need to apply what? We need to apply invert endo first. So why invert endo? We get b cube upon 2a cube is equal to 125 divided by 54. This is a understanding, like the number which is greater should be numerator, because after subtraction we should not get negative sign. As per demand, they want b cube first. Even 2a cube will do, but right now our demand is that b cube should be standing first, so it should be in numerator. So by componendo and dividendo, we get b cube plus 2a cube upon b cube minus 2a cube. Now we can see that matching. So no problem. We can proceed. 125 plus 54 divided by 125 minus 54. So 125 plus 54, answer is 179. And 25 minus 54, answer is, please check, 71. 179 divided by 71. But still it is not finished yet, because the demand is of b cube minus 2a cube in numerator. So by we want denominator in numerator and numerator in denominator. What we need to do? Invert endo, as we have done here. By invert endo, we get b cube minus 2a cube divided by b cube plus 2a cube is equal to 71 upon 179. That is 71 is to 179. Done. So remaining problem of this part is homework. You can try. So we will stop our lecture here, as we have completed major part, and in this problem we have seen that we have applied invert endo property as well. Okay, thank you everyone.